Hello, I'm Luca De Giglio, and this is the Web3 in Travel podcast, where you can learn about crypto, blockchain, and how the new internet will change travel. So today I will analyze a new project called Pinktada.com. It's a booking platform which leverages NFTs for the resale of the bookings. As I did with Chain for Travel, the Camino blockchain, a couple of months ago, I will just look at it. And while I look at it, I comment and I try to ask questions and find answers. I will stop the recording, look for the answers, and come back here. So basically, I'm discovering this as I record it. Disclaimer, I will get some things wrong. This is not a full in-depth analysis. It's going to take me about an hour. I don't have any team looking at all the numbers and making any specific research. So this is like a quick analysis of a project in the Web3 in travel space. It's also useful for you to see how I analyze things. It's probably not the best way to do it, but that's what I can do. So I hope again not to offend people or say something wrong. And if Pinktada, if anybody from Pinktada thinks I've said something wrong, I will invite them on the podcast with an interview in which they can say their point of view. And I hope this is a fair approach to this. I decided to go ahead with analysis because there's more and more startups and companies and projects in this space. We have to talk about them. We cannot really ignore them. So even if we risk to offend somebody, and again, this is not my aim, I think it's really important because we did a lot of theoretical, studies here. If you want, we have to go into the practical. Plus, this industry is sooner or later becoming practical. We're gonna see real working protocols or startups or companies or products and services in Web3 in travel. So we need to start looking at what's happening out there. And I'm doing this because I find it very interesting. It allows me to go deep into this space. I have a podcast called Web3 in Travel, but I don't know everything. And in the same way as it happened with DeFi a couple of years ago, you start where you know everybody, everything, every single project. And you end up in a place where you probably have 10%, 10% of what's happening. We're going to get there with Web3 in travel. So let's try to figure out what's happening in the whole space now when we still can do that. And then later it's going to just be impossible. So yeah, let's start analyzing Pinktada.com. It's pink like the color, TADA.com. Other disclaimer here. I don't know them. I don't think they have a token. We'll find it out. So I'm not an investor. I'm not an advisor. I'm not paid to do this. They don't even know I'm doing this. So, this had to be said, of course. So let's see. I start with the website, pinktada.com. It says, first of all, the logo color is very close to the Airbnb logo color. So there may be a message there, which is we are an alternative to Airbnb. So it starts with choose your next adventure. You can put a destination. So let's see, Cancun, 2 guests, and 12 to 14 October. This is pre-filled in. So maybe these dates are good. And let's start with searching before I go lower. Okay, we couldn't find a match. Try changing your days to find more available rooms. So this is classic when you are not connected to some database like a bed bank, like Locktrip does or Travala.com do. It's really hard to have inventory. I'm sure they have inventory somewhere. We're gonna find out and look at them later. But let's go back to the homepage. So there's a video of a couple on holiday, and it says, experience travel like never before. Virtually walk through hotels to find your perfect room. Okay, this was not expected. It seems like a service in which you can see the virtual, the hotel in a virtual environment. But there's a video going on, and there's nothing to do with looking at virtual thing. It's just a video of some bungalows on the beach. Then we have another part of the website. It says freedom to be flexible. Let me read this. Plans changed. Our patented technology converts each night of your specific room reservation into a token. Room night token, RNT, that can be easily swapped or sold based on the live market price up to 2 days before check-in, giving you unprecedented flexibility. Let's unpack this. Our patented technology. I don't like this in blockchain. I don't like patented technologies because, you can't copy it, you can't fork it. So it kind of slows down the development of the whole space. But of course, everybody is free to patent their own technology. There's nothing bad about that. I personally don't like seeing the Web3 in travel like space going toward something like this, like which is patented. But anyway, we'll see if they tell us more about what is actually patented here. So their token is a RNT, a room night token. Maybe it's an NFT. Maybe they follow the standard, which is the ERC 720 or the ERC 1155. So like proper NFTs, or they have changed, or they've made some kind of improvement on that standard. This will be interesting because I think that in the future we will have something which is more than NFTs, something more specific for to represent room nights. So maybe these guys actually did that already. We will see. Okay, then they say they can be easily swapped or sold based on the live market price up to 2 days before check-in. So basically, the usual concept we discussed a lot already. The booking is not a contract; it's an asset, and you can sell it on the market. Now they say easily swapped or sold. Easily means that there's a market, there's liquidity. In crypto, we always talk about liquidity. So if there's a market which is ready to buy these NFTs or RNTs, then it's actually easy. Otherwise, it's not easy. And there's a limitation in the fact that you cannot sell this 1 day before. It has to be 2 days before. And it gives you, giving you unprecedented flexibility. Then it says, learn how it works. Let's check it out. Okay, there's a text here which explains a bit better. They say you can swap it with another Pinktada booking. Okay, that's interesting. So not only I can sell it on the market, I can swap it. We theorized this maybe on the podcast before, or I did it in another context. There may be in the future NFT, like booking NFT swapping websites where instead of reselling your nights, you can actually swap them for somebody. So you book for Venice, then you change your mind, you want to go to Rome, and you look in these markets, somebody wants to buy your booking for Venice and sell the one they have for Rome. I'm pretty sure this is going to happen. I don't know when, I don't know how common it's going to be, but somebody will try that because it's, at least at the theoretical level, very, very interesting. All right, so they say you can swap it or sell it back for pink cash. Okay, so it's probably not about selling to somebody else, but you can sell it to them who give you pink cash, and we'll find out now what this pink cash is. And they confirm that they have a market value which can increase or decrease over time. So there must be a market out there unless they decide the price. But let's see. So how to sell back a booking? What they're saying is basically that you go in the platform and you decide the price of the days you want to sell back. You can sell also part of it, like maybe you book for 5 nights, you want to leave a day earlier. you can sell that night only, or you can gonna get there later. You sell the first 2 nights, etc. So you tap on the start a sellback button, and there's a price. I don't know it looks like they define this price, but we will check it. So they say maybe it's gonna be even higher than what you paid, depending on the market, and then you accept the sellback offer or not. So it looks like you get a sellback offer immediately. Maybe they have an algorithm which defines the price. That's possible. And what you get is pink cash, which can be used toward any future purchases of Pinktada and never expires. Okay, so you get back tokens basically from them, I suppose, and you can reuse them for future bookings. Okay, let's analyze this from the point of view of the company. They sell you a booking, so they get your dollars of your euros, and if you make the booking, it's fine. Probably they transfer them to the hotel. If you sell them back, they give you tokens, and then what are they going to do with the money? Ideally, they put this money in a pool which backs these tokens. Let me explain that. So they give you tokens. Tokens are worthless because you can just create those tokens. Right now, we don't even know if these pink cash are tokens or just credits on a database. But anyway, they give you these tokens, and these tokens represent for you dollars or euros, right? So they should keep this money somewhere, because the day you come back and you book something else, they have to pay the hotel you booked. So, and if it's tokens like real, the crypto tokens, they should probably put them in a pool or something. Anyway, it's the same concept. They give you worthless tokens, and you give them real money. So for these tokens not to be worthless, they have to keep the money as a collateral, as a backup. And we'll see what they do here. Okay, so the swap is introducing a new concept, which is the credits. So they say you can swap your booking for any available room on Pinktada, including another hotel or destination. You will receive swap credit based on the current market value. Again, who decides this value? We'll have to find out. When you browse room to swap, you see the price per night with the swap credit applied. Okay. When you swap for a new booking that costs more than your swap credit, you'll only pay the difference in price. If your new booking costs less, you receive the difference back in pink cash, which can be used as before for any future purchases on Pinktada. So for some reason, they don't want to use the pink cash, and they use a swap credit. Maybe it can be considered basically like a currency which is lasting only the moment of the swap or something like this. There must be some reason for why they don't use the pink cash, but I don't know anything about the pink cash, so I can't really speculate on this. Then there's another use case which I don't understand. The title is How to Swap for Different Dates for the Same Room. Okay, that's clear. I want to change dates in the same room. So let me read that. If you booked a specific room number that you want to keep, you'll see exactly when your room number is available when selecting new dates. I don't understand this. A room number, like I want to book room number 101. That's pretty rare in hotels. I worked in hotels. I was at the reception in Paris, in Spain too. You don't normally book room numbers because you want to be flexible, but maybe they don't mean that. Maybe number of rooms? Not clear. Anyway, let me read again. If you booked a specific room number that you want to keep, you'll see exactly when your room number is available when selecting new dates. I don't understand that. If your room isn't available for when you want to travel, why should my room not be available when I booked it? All right. Okay. Again, if your room isn't available for when you want to travel, or maybe this is the new room. Okay. I want to change room number and it's not available. So you will be able to browse other available rooms. You receive swap credit based on the current market value. Again, who defines that? When you swap for a new booking that costs more, okay, this as before. So if it's more, you pay more. If it's less, you get your pink cash. All right, let's forget that one. I don't understand this case. So let's go back to the home page. Another section. The website is very pleasant with the colors and everything. So next section, I see a spinning rectangle, which is like an NFT. It reminds me, that there's many NFTs like this. They have images on both sides and they turn like a 3D thing. And it says Casa de Campo, Resort and Villa, the Williams family. Okay, so the family is probably an NFT with the name of the family who booked. So it's for you, it's personalized. Dominican Republic 2021, Pinktada. Okay, interesting. So unique token of your memories. Each travel experience is unique and cannot be replicated. Because Pinktada is built on blockchain technology, you can create a digital memento of your trip, share it with loved ones, and keep it forever. Coming soon. Okay, so this is coming soon. But it's this concept that is the POAP, basically, right? Proof of attendance protocol. Is the NFT you give to people who stayed at your place and they can keep it. Plus, this one is also personalized. So it's interesting. It's a nice design, which then probably is made on demand when the NFT is issued or when it's released. I don't know, since it's coming soon, I guess they are still working on that. So, we are at the end of the website, the last section. Travel lovers stick together. Every benefit we offer is exclusive to member. Ability to sell back or swap reservations, VIP offers, and incredible prices. So it's a membership website. Let's see. Sign up now. Okay, I just realized I had created an account already back in April. And so basically the sign up process was probably just, adding so your data. Let's see what we have here. Bookings, upcoming bookings, past bookings, and swaps and sellbacks. I have nothing here. I never booked. One good idea for Web3 and travel projects like this one, since these are completely new concepts, they should provide a testing website, in my opinion. Like, okay, you get in Pinktada, it's a new concept, NFTs, etc. Give me a way to test it on a testnet if you are connected to the blockchain anyway, or just a website which is a testing website where I can make bookings without real money, etc. So to understand the process, because it's completely new. I don't know. There's this extra, already moving away from Booking or Airbnb is difficult, and this has the extra difficulty, because it's mysterious. How does it really work, etc. So it would be a great idea to provide testing websites for your customers. Then there's a section called memories, and it says, you haven't created any memories yet. Visit your past bookings to create a memory. Okay, that could be the NFT thing we saw before. I'm saying NFT. I don't know if it's NFT. They don't explicitate this. They don't say it's an NFT, but there's something about the memories. Maybe it's been developed. I don't know. Okay, let's try to make a booking and see how the booking process is. I won't make a real booking, but until the moment I have to pay. For some reason, the dates went on April and it gave no availabilities. April, a few months ago. Maybe because I created an account back there. Anyway, let's try 5 to 8 October, Dominican Republic, which is the country where they have the example of this memory /NFT. 2 guests. Let's try. Okay, there's a property. It's Casa de Campo. It's the same they have on the NFT. Okay, here's a virtual tour. You click on virtual tour on the image and it takes you to a page. I can read Matterport on the URL. Matterport is a very well-known technology to create virtual tours. There's a few websites using it, but it doesn't work. I clicked on the link and it takes me to a page which says the module. Oh, maybe I clicked something wrong before. Okay, no, now it works. I must have clicked something wrong. So Matterport I've used it before. It's a pretty comfortable way to go around and places. It's still not the metaverse. It's still clicking stuff, but it's for specific kinds of accommodations. It's useful. I don't find myself using it because OTAs don't give it to you. Why don't they give it to you? I don't know. Maybe they don't care. They're happy enough. They don't need to. As I always say, they don't really need to innovate too much. But yeah, I'm going around Casa de Campo, beautiful, but that's not the point now. Let's see what happens. So it's got some reviews. Oh, let's see. Where does he get the reviews? Got 600 reviews. Okay, last one a year ago. I am reading 5 reviews based on 597 reviews, but I only see 5 reviews. Okay, suspicious. Probably not real reviews. Oh, there's other ones. Look at that. Other accommodations in this place. Why did he bring me there? Okay, let's see. I'm in the page of Casa de Campo. There's featured amenities. So they tell you about this place. Looks beautiful. And then there's more accommodations for the same dates. Super. Oh, no. Sorry, this is like booking.com. It's the accommodations, like the kind of rooms. Superior, elite, and stuff. Let me book a villa for $1,000 a night. Okay, beautiful. This villa cannot accommodate 2 guests. It's a 4-bedroom villa, so maybe I have to put more people. Maybe there's a minimum, let's say 6. Can you accommodate 6? No, it cannot accommodate 6 guests. Something wrong. Let me go to a normal room then. Okay, superior, $224 a night. View details. Okay, 1 room for 3 nights, 672. Taxes and fees, 188. What is taxes and fees? Sales tax. So I suppose this is the tax, like the local tax. And then there's a service charge of $67, 10%. So it's like they are charging 10%. They are closer to your classic OTA than a Web3 booking platform / protocol. But yeah. Okay, reserve room. Let's see what happens. Okay, so basically I have to pay with a credit card. There's nothing about crypto. There's pay with Pink cash balance, and I have $25 Pink cash balance. I didn't know that. Probably is a welcome gift. And well, that's where I'm going to stop. And it says swap or sell back policy. If your plans change, you can swap or sell back this booking based on market value before invalid date. So there's a bug here. It doesn't show me a date. And then learn more takes me there. So let me understand what happens here. Let's say I pay $860. They make $60 of commission. The rest is probably for the hotel. Okay. If I go to stay at this place, they give the money to the hotel. They keep the $67. If I don't go, they keep the money and they give me tokens. And these tokens can be used in other bookings. So it's basically a credit. It's like a voucher, right? Of course, they're not going to pay the hotel. They must have a specific agreement which allows anybody to cancel 2 days before. Okay. So it does make sense. There's nothing about crypto here, actually. I'm not finding anything. So before I go ahead, let me look for any white paper or anything about crypto here. Oh, there you go. There's a section, how it works. Pinktada replaces this outdated model with a token marketplace where room night tokens, RNT, can be purchased or sold at any time. I haven't seen any room night tokens. They're talking about Pink Cash. I'm lost. I have to read. So I'm reading this. This is interesting. The future of hotel bookings is here. Pinktada is a new kind of hospitality marketplace. Hotel reservations come in 2 flavors, refundable and non-refundable. Refundable reservations are expensive and they put hotel revenue at risk. Non-refundable reservations are less expensive, but they handcuff travelers. Millions of dollars are lost every day, either by hotels who are stuck with empty rooms when they sell refundable reservations, I add, or travelers who are stuck with reservations they cannot use when they booked a non-refundable reservation. I am adding here. While the reservation model made sense in a pre-networked world, it no longer does. There are hundreds of millions of people traveling each day, and now more than ever, plans are apt to change. This is true. The world of travelers and hotels is a live ecosystem with thousands of decisions and changes to plan happening every second. Our marketplace model empowers the ecosystem. We replace the outdated reservation model with a token model, which effectively converts a hotel reservation into a ticket, which we call a room night token, RNT. Instead of booking a reservation for a class of room, a traveler can purchase tickets or RNTs for a specific room for a specific set of nights. I suppose the specific room is a kind of room, not the number. Just like tickets, these RNTs can be redeemed for the specific nights in the specific rooms of the hotel. Or they can be transferred, sold, or swapped. Okay. Once a hotel sells an RNT, it's sold. The hotel revenue is guaranteed regardless of how many times the RNT for a particular room and night changes ends. When a traveler needs to change a reservation, they can sell it back to the market or swap it for any other RNT. Travelers get access to discount prices without the risk of forfeiting the reservations if plans change. I have to understand this. So they say that a hotel who made a sale, it's made. It's like when we were talking about NFTs. The hotel issues the NFT, gets the money, and then whatever happens on the market, the hotel doesn't care. The night has been sold. Now, the buyer could come or could sell the NFT. Somebody else will come, or maybe doesn't sell the NFT and they will not come. But it's a non-refundable. The hotel has cashed the money. Now, they say it's the same here, but I have to understand what happens when the customer cancels 2 days before. The hotel gets the money anyway. Okay, let's assume the hotel gets the money anyway. So let's assume basically hotels are selling non-refundables. The customer cancels and gets pink cash. Pinktada sends the money to the hotel, so that was a non-refundable. Now, what happens with this pink cash? I'm going to book again, right? So this time I'm not going to use my credit card. I'm going to use my pink cash, which I give to Pinktada. Pinktada gives me the hotel room. And who's going to pay the hotel? Pinktada doesn't have the money to pay the hotel because they pay the first hotel with this. So I don't understand that. I'm not saying it doesn't work or whatever. I'm just trying to understand, and I don't understand. Now, the RNT is probably a kind of an NFT they give you if you book. Since I've never booked, I don't know. And I want to see where the marketplace for these are. Let's see later. Well, here they explain the process. Let's go. The process. 1. Hotels join Pinktada and place exclusive room inventory on our platform. These aren't just room classes. These are specific room numbers that will only be sold on Pinktada. Okay, that wasn't clear to me. Okay, great. So it's room 101, only available on Pinktada. Number 2. Pinktada works with hotel to create custom content highlighting how their hotel is unique. In particular, we create an immersive, true-to-life 3D rendering of the hotel and every room for sale on the platform. So Pinktada goes there and makes the Matterport thing. So it makes the 3D rendering, which of course costs a lot of money. I wonder if they charge them. But it brings, of course, an advantage compared to the OTAs where you can get this kind of in-depth. Number 3, hotels post their upcoming room inventory for the next year for sale. Travelers can buy RNTs for their personal use. Okay, so the hotel basically blocks a room for a year, a specific room for a year, okay, and people can buy them. 4, once sold, the RNT behaves just like a ticket. The traveler can use the RNT to stay in the specific room or on the specific night, just like a reservation. Or they can sell or swap it on the platform. Every RNT has its own price determined by the market. So that's as they were saying before. 5, need to cancel your plans. Sell your RNTs on the marketplace. So we have a marketplace somewhere. We're going to check it out. You will receive a bid discounted from the current market price for that room. So there may be an automatic bid, which is less than what you paid because you want to cancel. Okay. Depending on the days to check in and other market conditions, the market price may be higher or lower than the price you paid for the RNT. If hotel prices are rising significantly, you can even make a profit. So it may be that you get this bid from the hotel directly. So the hotel decides how much to pay you back for those nights. It may decide to pay you even more because they have a lot of requests. So that could be what they mean by market conditions, or in the marketplace. We'll see this later. 6, want to change your plans, swap your RNTs on the marketplace for any other set of RNTs. You can swap for different dates, for different room in the same hotel, or for a different room in a different hotel. You will only pay or receive the differential between the market value of your RNTs and the market value of the ones you want. Okay, that's as before. Okay, there's a few new concepts compared to your classic OTA. It's a specific room number. They go to the hotel to make the 3D tour, which is a bit like when Airbnb went to take the picture. So they actually give you something of value, which makes their platform more interesting because, having the 3D virtual tour is better than having only pictures. And it's still not clear what happens in case of cancellations. Since I cancel, I get Pink Cash, which I can use the next day. So this may work if the hotel accepts the fact that a cancellation it's a cancellation without any refund. So it's a refundable. In that case, the hotel didn't get the booking, but maybe somebody else will come because they buy this booking from somebody else. Okay, so it's basically, it could be refundable bookings in this case for the hotel, which actually goes against the initial premise, which is saying, millions of dollars are lost every day by hotels who are stuck with empty rooms. I don't know. I still have to understand that. We have frequently asked questions. Let's see that. How do I sell my RNTs? Our travel marketplace makes selling your RNT easy. You will receive a bit discounted from the current market price for that room, depending on days to check in and other market conditions. We always show you the live market value for your RNT. If you sell it at a higher price, you can make more. Let me read it. If you sell your RNT at a higher price than originally bought, 10% of the incremental revenue will go back to the hotel. Okay, well, this is the royalty on selling the NFT. I'm trying to compare with the things we theorized, which is 10%, but only if you sell it for more. So you receive this bid. I can only suppose the bid is automatic here, or basically the hotel does it on the marketplace, but I haven't seen the marketplace yet. As a traveler, can I lose money selling my RNTs? Yes, you can lose money or make money on the sale depending on the market. Still, you're better off than a non-refundable because in a non-refundable, you lose 100%. Yes, but if I book a non-refundable, this is cheaper than a refundable, and this one looks to be like a refundable from the hotel point of view, or for me too, basically, because I'm refunded with the Pink Cash. So I'm not sure about that. Well, it's something to say. If anybody from Pinktada is listening, don't take this as I'm complaining about your website. I'm just not understanding parts of it. And if you have a good answer, well, one thing you can do is explain it a bit better on the website. And the other thing is come to my show and explain better to all of us. So I think these analyses can be useful, for those reasons. Okay, swapping, same thing. Is there a deadline for swapping or selling an RNT? You can do it until midnight local time, 2 nights before. Okay. But the more you wait, basically they say, the more the price goes down, because if you give back your room 2 days before, they're not going to give you all the money because the chances for them to rebook it are lower than if that had been done like a week or a month before. This makes sense. And in some cases, the market may be very hot and that room could sell more than it was bought at the beginning, but they covered this before. Is RNT a cryptocurrency? No, it's not. An RNT cannot be taken off the Pinktada platform or transferred independently on the platform. An RNT is legally just an agreement from the hotel that they provide a specified room on the specified night to the holder of the RNT. So, okay, this is not Web3 in travel. Still, the concept of considering a booking not Well, that's a bit funny because I was going to say not a contract, but a digital asset. And then I just read that is just an agreement. So it's a contract again. But the platform makes it liquid in a way, or tries to make it liquid, right? So it's definitely interesting. They have removed all the difficulties and the legal, headaches of crypto. So they should have an easier, in a way, experience, like an easier life than a Web3 in travel, proper native protocol or system. So let's see. Maybe that could be interesting, because maybe this works and then it can be kind of powered by Web3. Again, in this historical moment, every time you require people to deal with tokens and wallets, you are losing 95% of the population. So it certainly makes sense. They took a concept and they kept it like on Web2. Let's see if this concept makes sense or works on Web2. Let me read a bit more about that. And there is more. So for hotels, elevate your hotel with Pinktada. Like each guest, your hotel is unique. By showing what's remarkable about you, you will elevate not only your hotel, but also the satisfaction of your guests. Talk with us. So basically, they show you the virtual tour. Okay, so they are taking a technology which is out there and they are bringing it to the hotels. There's a button, talk to us. So I guess they're gonna charge them for that. Hopefully, because it costs a lot of money to do this, but maybe they are the VC funded and they don't do it at the beginning. Anyway, next section in this page, know your guests. Elevating your guest experience is the foundation of hospitality. We give you the tools to anticipate and respond to your guest needs in order to accept their expectations. 2 points here. 1. Offer your guests a holistic experience. We provide opportunities to enrich your guest stay by pre-booking other experiences at the same time the room is booked. Guests can tour your spa, wander your restaurants, and envision the visit. Well, basically, they upsell other things. There's nothing new here, I think. Your guest, your data. We give you detailed data about your guests, preferences, so you can nurture the relationship and bring them back. Okay, they're saying OTAs don't give you anything, or they give you as little as possible. We give you more. Okay, let's say this. Guarantee quality revenue. We guarantee and protect your revenue and inventory. 3 points. Earn more guaranteed. We provide guaranteed prepaid revenue for your rooms and the lowest fees in the industry. And when hotel prices rise, we provide you with additional revenue. Okay, that's the 10% they charge on the sale of the guarantee when the hotel price goes up. Point 2, offer flexibility without the risk. We give your guests the flexibility to sell or swap their room on the Pinktada marketplace, eliminating the risk that comes with cancellations. Well, you eliminate the risk that comes with cancellations only if every single booking can be actually resold on the market. I don't think you can guarantee that. And then protect your brand and your bottom line. Unlike other travel marketplaces, you'd never sell your hotel inventory to discount third-party channels. Okay. Then we have a couple of hotels who, testimonials with hotels. One is the Casa de Campo, and the other one is Johan Resort Hotels. Okay, talk with us. That's what they say. It doesn't answer all my questions. Let's see it from the point of view of the marketplace buyers. Okay. For marketplace buyers, Pinktada is revolutionizing the hotel industry by converting hotel room nights into room night tokens, RNTs, which can be swapped or sold. We work directly with hotels at the source, and our technology is built on the blockchain. Where is it built on the blockchain? So far, I haven't seen anything on the blockchain, guys. There's no token. Is the RNT an NFT? That's not clear. Now, every time a company tells you they are on the blockchain, you need to see the scan, the blockchain explorer. So like Etherscan or Polygon scan or whatever, to see the contracts, to see the tokens, to see whatever they have. So far, I haven't seen anything. I hope I'll see something, but I'm not sure I'll find it actually at this point. Through the Pinktada marketplace, buyers have the opportunity to purchase RNTs in bulk. Okay, I get it now. and then price the individual room nights for sale to travelers on Pinktada.com. If market prices drop or an RNT is not sold, the RNT owner may lose money. However, if market prices rise, the RNT owner profits potentially rises with it. Okay, I assume that that's my fault, that the marketplace was for individuals. Like you sell it to other customers. No, they are selling it to basically marketplace buyers, companies who buy and sell rooms. And this is happening already in the hotel industry for sure. I'm trying to understand. Okay, so I book this place. I cancel a week before. I get pink cash. They sell basically I sell the RNT back to Pinktada, and Pinktada tries to sell it to professional buyers who may they may actually sell the booking to somebody else. In that case, that room that night gets filled. And what happens if nobody buys that? Or what happens if they buy it and they cannot sell it? Well, if they buy it and they cannot sell it, it's the speculator's problem. We mentioned this in the NFTs bookings, discussions. Okay, it makes sense. But what happens if nobody buys the RNT? Again, let's think about it. I book the place. I pay $1,000. 3 days before I cancel, I get $1,000 worth, or no, less than $1,000 worth of pink cash. Let's say 700. Again, I don't know who decides that at this point. Probably Pinktada. Let's say they give me 500, and I can book something for 500. So I didn't get my money back. So, well, maybe I got more. Maybe I got the same. Okay, they're basically arbitraging this. It looks easy. Well, let me assume a few things. So they make it look like, okay, it's better than a non-refundable, and it is, because you get some money back. The question is, how much am I paying? And now I'm going to go on booking.com and try to compare. Okay, that's why maybe they do with a specific room, so it cannot be compared. But let me try that. Well, and before I go there, I can be an individual buyer in this marketplace or an institutional buyer, and I join the wait list. So there's it doesn't look ready for that. So anyway, let me compare prices here. And booking.com is twice as expensive, almost $2,000, when for the same dates I was quoted $860 on Pinktada. Okay, maybe not the same room. Well, the name is the same. It's Superior Casita, 1 king bed, and this one is Casita Superiors. Oh, two king beds. Okay, cool. It may be a different one, but still, I was looking for two people. Anyway, okay, it may be cheaper because it's direct. They don't pay commission to booking, but they pay 15 to booking, 18, 20. Maybe they don't pay double. So okay, I got a better deal. Could it be that they have better deals, and so they arbitrage the difference? So when you cancel, you don't get all the money back, and that's some money they can use. When it's resold, they probably maybe they make some money on the commission. Well, I don't know. Okay. As a matter of fact, I thought I was looking at the Web3 website, but it's not. Well, yeah, they say they're on the blockchain. So let me look a bit deeper. Maybe I'll find something about the blockchain, about this pricing thing and how this actually works. They probably have some calculations which make sense for them. Of course, I don't see this making sense unless the marketplace is working. So I wonder how they're doing until the marketplace is still in whitelist, or maybe they have a marketplace, they have buyers, and they whitelist new buyers. So I'll stop speculating on how this works. Let's see it from the guest point of view and from the hotel point of view. Who cares exactly what Pinktada does behind the scenes? What they promised me as a guest is that I can pay $1,000, and then when I change my mind, I get some money back. They don't tell me how much. I could be 800, could be 900, 500, 300. They say market conditions. So maybe if I cancel 3 days before, I get 100. I don't know. They don't say that. And as a guest, I don't really like that, because you're telling me I'll give you some money back. At least, direct booking or on booking.com or, Expedia, whatever, it's clearer. So we have a variable here, and I know how much I pay now. I don't know how much I get back. So even if, I can go back to the website, I suppose, and say, let me see how much they give me back. Maybe they give me back a lot. I'm going to cancel. All right. It has to be tried before we can, actually understand how this works. And from the hotel, it looks like they guarantee you the booking, the money of the booking. So that could be interesting. Okay, I can't really speculate on this too much. Let's go and look for the blockchain here. Okay, nothing. I've looked for about 20 minutes. I went through the website, their Twitter. I went even in Etherscan, Polygon Scan. I haven't found anything about blockchain here. So yeah, I'm going to write to them in Twitter and ask for a comment. In the meantime, I found the team page. It's very impressive. People from the blockchain industry and people from the travel industry. And several articles, they appeared on Yahoo News. Matt Levine talked about them in Bloomberg, but I can't read that article because it's behind the paywall. So they certainly made some noise. I also found them on Crunchbase, where it says, okay, they are from Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas could be former Silicon Valley people, because that's what happens. Everybody moved there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They raised $2.9 million, and they have 8 employees with 4 investors. Okay. Well, it could be, raising money, mentioning NFTs, and then realizing that NFTs are hard or early, or let's try first with the Web2 approach, and then if it works, we create the digital assets. Everything is understandable here. What I don't find very nice is that you say you are a Web3 company, you're on the blockchain. Everywhere you go, you say it's a blockchain technology, and there's literally nothing I can see. They even say in some of their pages that they're about transparent. Yeah, we are on a mission to create a transparent, connected hotel marketplace in order to bring greater value to hotels and their guests. And there's no transparency on what they do in the blockchain. So I'm going to assume they don't do. Nothing is on the blockchain at the moment. I'm going to reach them out on Twitter and ask them about the blockchain, and let's see if they answer, and maybe even come to the show in case they have something to say. So far, that's what I can understand from this project. From trying to read a good perspective is a nice experiment in treating nights as digital assets, even if they are not at the moment, and putting them on the secondary marketplace. Surely interesting to follow. We can always learn something, and I think I'll finish it here. I'll end this episode here. I really hope to see some code, some NFTs, and some stuff online on chain, but I couldn't. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. All right. This is the end of today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. For more insights on Web3, follow me on Twitter @tripluca, TRIPLUCA, and see you next time.